Health is the result from the natural performance of life functions, guided by the principle of life, a universal living substance pervading all existence. Humans, as expressions of this substance, possess an innate principle of health, which drives healing when activated. Healing methods, despite their differences, succeed only by stimulating this internal power, not through external remedies. Belief in a system's efficacy plays a pivotal role, as thoughts directly influence the principle of health. To achieve wellness, one must think and act in alignment with this principle. Faith, personally applied, is the key to unlocking the body's self-healing potential. All existence originates from a living substance, a universal intelligence that creates by thought. This substance forms and sustains life through specific motions it envisions. Humans, as thinking centers within this substance, have a principle of health controlled by faith and thought. Diseased conditions arise from holding ideas of imperfection, disrupting this natural function. To attain health, one must believe in the superiority of health power over disease power, aligning thoughts with universal health principles. Faith is vital. It transforms thoughts into potent forces for health, allowing individuals to consciously align with the universal flow of vitality and healing. Life originates from a universal force, an eternal principle that creates and sustains living organisms. It builds and renews the body, distinguishing the living from the non-living. Humans embody this force, aligning with perfect health, when their actions reflect constructive thoughts. Improper habits in eating, breathing, and sleeping disrupt this harmony. Man's consciousness, though limited, shapes physical health, with sustained thoughts of imperfection leading to disease. To regain health, one must align actions and thoughts with natural laws, allowing the universal life principle to flow freely, restoring vitality and well-being. Thoughts shape reality, and health begins with a conception of perfect well-being. Disease arises from erroneous thinking, disrupting the principle of health. By focusing exclusively on health and rejecting notions of disease, individuals activate their body's natural healing capabilities. External aids like medicine succeed only if they align with personal faith in health. Effective mental healing requires unwavering belief in health as a present reality. Gratitude plays a pivotal role, connecting individuals to universal vitality. To heal, maintain consistent thoughts of health and reject all associations with illness. Faith is essential to health as it connects thoughts to the principle of life. Belief in health must be unwavering to align with universal vitality. Any deviation or doubt disrupts this connection. True faith fosters conviction in the body's capacity for self-healing, directing the principle of health into action. All systems, spiritual, medical, or alternative, rely on this underlying faith for success. To achieve wellness, one must embrace faith not as abstract hope, but as certainty in the body's alignment with health principles. Thought, belief, and faith work together, enabling the body to restore its natural vitality. the will plays a central role in maintaining health by steering thoughts and actions. It is not used to forcefully heal, but to consistently guide the mind toward health and away from disease. Misusing the will to suppress symptoms or force the body contradicts its natural healing process. Instead, one must willfully reject negative influences, maintaining mental and physical practices aligned with health principles. Proper use of the will ensures that one remains in harmony with the universal health flow, fostering recovery and sustained wellness. Health is a divine attribute, flowing from the universal intelligence that governs life. Aligning with this source through gratitude, faith, and positive thought connects individuals to unlimited vitality. Sickness arises from separation, mental or spiritual, from this divine flow. By cultivating harmony with the universal force, individuals can draw upon infinite life energy. This connection emphasizes responsibility in thought and action, ensuring alignment with the natural principles of health provided by the Creator. Living in gratitude and faith amplifies the transformative power of divine health. Achieving health requires mental alignment with the principle of life. Visualize perfect health and hold only positive, harmonious thoughts. Avoid antagonism or negativity as these disconnect you from universal vitality. Faith and purpose amplify this connection, allowing life energy to flow fully. Avoid the competitive mindset. Embrace creativity and goodwill. Constantly picture yourself living with strength, health, and vigor. Negative thoughts about yourself or others block your progress. Surround yourself with health-positive influences to foster an environment conducive to well-being. Eat only when genuinely hungry, never at fixed times out of habit. Hunger signals the body's true need for nourishment, distinct from appetite or cravings. Always prioritize natural hunger to maintain health. Eating without hunger disrupts digestion and overall health. Trust your body to signal its needs, avoiding excessive or untimely eating. Choose staple foods natural to your region, as they align with human dietary needs. Avoid overly processed or artificial foods driven by taste, rather than nutrition. Eat with gratitude, focusing on enjoyment and health. Respect the natural intelligence guiding human food choices, trusting in their suitability for well-being. Eat slowly, chewing each bite into a liquid to aid digestion. Concentrate fully on your meal with joy and gratitude, avoiding distractions or negative thoughts. Proper eating habits ensure better assimilation and prevent overindulgence. Stop eating as soon as your hunger abates and avoid eating solely for taste. Eat only when experiencing true hunger, not appetite driven by habit or cravings. Genuine hunger is a natural, pleasant sensation, distinct from feelings of weakness or discomfort. Avoid eating immediately after sleep, as hunger is caused by work, not rest. Overeating depletes vital energy and leads to health issues. Stop eating as soon as hunger abates, regardless of food's appeal. Excess food taken for taste alone harms the body. Stick to natural eating habits, relying on plain foods that satisfy hunger, avoiding indulgences that merely gratify taste. Health aligns with universal life, a living substance that forms as it thinks, Thoughts of perfect health sustain the body's normal function, while disease stems from dwelling on unhealthy conditions. To maintain health, align your thoughts, words, and actions with vitality. Perform life's functions, eating, drinking, breathing, sleeping, in a healthy, natural way. Avoid negativity and reject associations with sickness in your thoughts or words. Trust the universal intelligence that sustains health, and live in harmony with its principles. Proper breathing is vital for health, demanding clean air and good posture. Maintain a straight spine and open chest to facilitate deep breaths. Breathing correctly ensures the intake of life energy from the atmosphere, which is essential for vitality. Practice regular deep breaths and avoid living or working in polluted spaces. Recognize that breathing connects you to the universal life force, nourishing both body and spirit. Sleep renews vital energy and strengthens the body. For restorative sleep, ensure fresh air circulates freely in your bedroom. Sleep with gratitude, thinking of sleep as a time of renewal. A positive mental state before sleep aids in deeper rest and strengthens the connection to life's healing principle. Ventilate thoroughly, keeping a calm, grateful mindset. Maintain a mental image of perfect health and act accordingly. Align words and actions with health principles, avoiding complaints or thoughts of illness. Surround yourself with positivity, severing ties with sickness in thought or speech. Consistency in healthy living, thinking, and speaking fosters lasting vitality. Protect your mindset from external negativity, reinforcing faith in the principles outlined. Health is achieved by harmonizing thoughts, actions, and natural living. Adhering to universal principles, gratitude, faith, and natural habits ensures well-being. Avoid literature or conversations about disease, focusing solely on vitality and constructive thoughts. Trust in universal intelligence and live simply, aligning all aspects of life with health. Ready to unlock a universe of wisdom? Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and enjoy the power of knowledge.